everyone, Mr. and Mrs. Quickflip here with your quick tip of the day. We are actually in our office here on lovely Madeira Beach, and we wanted to bring you some good content, so I hope you're ready. So today we're going to talk about talking to motivated sellers. We had a closing the other day where the seller actually told our title lady that she feels like she's our black grandma. And why is it that I talk to so many people and they say, I just feel like I know you? And I've heard that like over and over and over, so I kind of wanted to like drill down on that a little bit, because some people will say, it's because I'm a woman and women are more empathetic, which I do think helps in some situations, but anybody can become really good at talking to motivated sellers. It just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of understanding, and a little bit of empathy. So that's what I wanted to like share with you guys today is, a few tips about talking to motivated sellers. So the number one thing is you want to be a really good listener. I know that it's easy to jump the gun when they call. You're so excited that they're giving you a call back. You just want to like jump right into it. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what is the price, all that stuff, which is important too. But it's more important to find out what their motivation is and maybe a couple of like their pain points. But when they tell you those things, you want to just make sure that you kind of parrot their style. If they're talking to you like really slow and they're like a southern accent, you want to kind of slow your voice down, talk to them, and just listen and say, I totally understand your situation. I'm sure that must be hard for you. What can I do to help? Because really that's the most important thing, is you want them to know that you're there to help them out of whatever situation it might be.
My favorite question is, what would you like to have happen?
Yeah.
So that should be the first question that comes out of your mouth. What would you like to have happen, Mr. or Mrs. Seller? And see what they say. That's going to determine where your conversation goes. If they say, I just need cash, or they say, I just need to get out of this house, or I got to move. There's a lot of different reasons for the motivation, so you want to drill down to what that is as quickly as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I always say, tell me about your situation. And usually they don't tell you about just their house. They tell you a little bit more, which is good because then you can see what direction to take them. But yeah, my biggest tip is just, learn to be a chameleon. If they're acting a certain way, then you kind of act that way too. But, so that's like tip number one. Try to parrot whatever style, that they're talking to you in. They're fast talkers, try to talk a little faster. And then the second thing would be just to empathize, always show that you're there for them. And number three, show that you're there to help and try to figure out the best way to help them.
Yeah, just build better rapport than the next guy, and you're going to be more likely to get the deal. So, be the person that strikes a chord more with that seller. And if there's multiple wholesalers or buyers in that deal, the sellers more than likely to go with you. I've had many times where it's been me and Courtney, and they said, yeah, we've had a couple of people call, but we want to go with you guys just because we feel like you guys care and you spent that extra time to talk to us. So it's definitely probably won us a few more deals than we normally would have gotten. So be that first person in the door, but also be the one that shows the most attention to them, attention to their needs, what they're trying to get out of the deal. Just find out what they want and do your best to get it to them, and you'll be that much more likely to get the deal, which means cash in your pocket.
The nice guy always wins.
All right, we got to go. Storms are rolling in. I got to get us home, but it's good talking to you guys.
Yes.
And keep it going. All right, it's Mr. and Mrs. Quickflip signing out.